Well, welcome back, and today what we're going to be doing is that purge control valve that we have an alarm on where we ran Zentry. So we're going to get down in here, and I want to show you how those clips come off. I've watched several videos online, but none of them that I found we're showing you how to get that clip off of there. So that's kind of the hard part. So let's get to it and see if we can get that off of there. Okay, so what we have down in here, hopefully you can see this, got this little clip right here. What you're going to have to do is kind of pry this out a little. Got the other side out already. Once you pry that out, you can take that clip off. Just do your best not to lose it. Lay that up here somewhere where we won't lose it. Then should be able to pull this out. Look at that. Just lifts out real easy. I saw a lot of people online and they were jerking and pulling, and you don't want to do that. Now you can kind of get this thing up here where you can work on it a little bit. Underneath here you're going to have one of the one-time clips, but what we're worried about is this one right here. Okay. All right, so what you got to do on this one, I just did it. You got to squeeze top and bottom kind of this way. So top and bottom, squeeze it together and it'll pop right off. So we got that off. Now we got one of the reusable clips down here on the bottom, and I'm going to get a probably I won't be able to reuse this one, so we're just going to go ahead and cut that off of there. One thing I do want to do here, I want to carefully look at this hose. Wow, because that is really deteriorated and nasty. Okay, so we're probably going to have to okay, and that didn't come out of there nice, but that hose is really in pretty bad shape. So I'm probably just going to take this off and replace this piece of hose. Okay, we'll try this with a set of lineman's pliers, because those others were just not cutting it. That is one tough clamp. There we go. There we go. Ouch. Get some skin pinched in there. That didn't feel very good. Okay. All right, we got that off. I think what we're going to do, I don't want to break this hose, so I'm just going to get a knife and I'm going to slit this. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to carefully, I don't want to go too far here. There we go. Okay, so that's what we got to get, and we know we've got to go on about that far, so we've got to find us a hose. It kind of looks like it's got a 90. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use one of these steel pressure clamps. Just got to kind of get it to where it's not going to be in the way of anything. This is for injector lines. So I'll slide this one up on here, but I don't think I'm going to tighten it till I get it in there. I guess I can go ahead and slide it on here. I'm not going to tighten that until I get it all back in there. Okay, so I still may have to turn it just a little bit. I'm going to slide it back in this bracket here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to slide this up and around. We're going to tighten that down. That should work. All right, got that on. Put the feed line back on. That should just pop right in. Yep, just went right in. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Put that clamp on before you put it back in there, and we should be able to just push it right down on. And then you'll be able to hear it just lock into place. Yep, there we go. All right. Everything's back on, and that all should be good. Okay, so what we've got done here, it's the next morning, and I ran out of gas last night. So we've got that new purge valve put in. It's all plumbed up correctly, all hooked back in. So we had to go back into Zentry and find that alarm code again and get it zeroed out. We cleared all the errors, reran the check, and sure enough, our purge valve is now fixed. We don't have any errors on the engine. And I'll give you a quick view here of the part number that I put in. Now, I would strongly suggest that you go into the EPC and look that purge valve up for your specific vehicle, because I have noticed they're different on a few of them that I have. So make sure you get the right part number put in so it doesn't cause you any problems. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody.